Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope you're doing well today. We find ourselves in the tower. Well, tower level 1. I don't know how many levels there are in Heritage Hill. This is, of course, part of our Undying Heritage. Oh, that's kind of a giveaway now that you Heritage Hill. Kind of a giveaway, probably should have realised. But that is part of our Hollowing of the Deerwood quest. So, if you remember from last episode, we've got this crazy machine in the middle. And we have got to go in one of two rooms. I think I'm actually going to go up here first. And fight these lovely gentlemen. Or ladies, you know. Have you got your bow out?
Hey.
Not sure that's worth, you know. You need to get in there and tank. Rico, have you got your... Oh, you have got your weapon out. My bad. Fair enough. You will kill the wizard.
Your thoughts must flow deeply.
No, switch to your melee weapon. No, switch to your ranged weapon. It's dead already. They're only skeletal fighters. Alright, my bad, Brucor. I thought you had your blunderbuss equipped.
Hey.
That one's on me.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for
Skeletal rogue was in there, was it? Okay. Let's just take that off.
Indeed.
I think this scratchy old coverlet thickens the air with dust. No one has used this bed in weeks. Aha!
You might find this interesting.
Okay, that's the way up, but we know we've got some revenants in here.
Hey, leave it to me.
Really? It's a ranger? I really wish I'd... okay, fair enough. No hiding, everyone. Just get the kill. We'll let Itsumak tank. Why not?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Sure.
Jolly good. Right, let's just go into the middle of the room. We'll take Aloth back. We'll go stealth mode. You can all go stealth mode just in case it helps.
Yes.
Potion of power. Attack speed and max endurance. Ooh, let's give that to you. Just in case you need it later. Right. Page from Aldham's journal. So we looked at day 7 before. Day 2. We've completed our measurements of the machine, thanks to Trindig's youthful agility. Further examination is required to discover its intended use. Well then. I think the intended use may be sinister, but we'll see. Alright, I think that's it. We can... Oh, we didn't loot. Let's just grab that. Let's go... Yeah, let's go upstairs. To level 2. Hello?
How may I help?
The Orochian calendar. Or Erosian calendar. Alright.
Hey.
No. Fire. Okay. Never mind. Just forget it. Just forget it, you big dope.
my mind feels sharp as steel.
Let's go.
Dead on.
Good show, everyone.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
Hi?
Well, the Revenant. What's around here? Could be enemies. Nope. Could be a trap. Nope. Oh, Sigil of the Arcane. Arcane Dampener. Beneficial effect suspended for 15 seconds for foes in the AoE and +1 intellect. Unfortunately, I mean, we'll just give it to you for now. Unfortunately, we've already got of intellect, I think. But anyway, letter from Acantha. Oh. Well. Obviously, Acantha was the woman in the other house. Aldhelm, I did indeed receive your recent summons, as well as the two that came before it. I'd been waiting for you to present yourself on my doorstep so that I could give you my answer in person. A firm and unwavering no. I won't help you. In fact, I relish the idea of you and your team of glorified engineers sitting in that tower, sweating over the runes I've studied for years. Nothing gives me greater pleasure than knowing that my research, which you've long disparaged, is the missing piece in your mundane little puzzle. As you well know, it's knowledge I've always valued. I'm just around the corner. I encourage you to find me should you wish to rehash this conversation in person. Yours truly, Acantha. Alright, I'm starting to like her, even though she's been keeping prisoners and doing God knows what. I'm here for it. Something obviously went horribly wrong. But anyway.
Let's go.
You know what? This is fine. Yeah.
That's it.
No dramas. It's Max sneaking up. He never even got out of stealth. Oh dear. Right.
I shall listen for them.
Right. Folded page from Aldham's journal. Day 10. Patrons grow impatient with the lack of quantifiable results. They should drag themselves out of their mansions and spend a few nights here if they think it's so easy. So we're obviously, like, really struggling to figure out what's going on with this machinery. The pulling, pounding energy in the machine feels even stronger up here. They must have accidentally activated it and it's just messed everybody up.
Hey.
Oh, there's how we go up higher. Right, hang on, let's just...
Let's go. Go.
Oh, hello.
That's it.
Let's go.
Oh, more of them. Well, it's fine.
Let's go.
Itimak's doing a great job.
Let's go. Let's go.
Can't go back here, can we? No.
I'll see what I can find.
Just wanna... We didn't really look that closely here while stealth. Well, you know what I mean by while searching, but I don't think there is anything extra. Scroll of Fireball, and another page from the journal. Day 11. Finally got out of the tower to clear our heads. Beasts take the patrons. We'll finish the study on our own terms, our own time. Just as I said as much to Trindig. Oh, yeah. The sky came to life with stray lightning. Oh, just as I said as much to Trindig, the sky came to life with stray lightning. Yes, I can read. Lighting! Oh, my goodness. I said it's a good omen, but the poor lad's spooked. Only cure for that is a good night's sleep. So the light in the sky was not triggered by these guys then. At least not that they know of. They didn't do anything. That ruins my theory, I should say. The Blacksmith Knights, a short history of the Knights of the Crucible. Oh, that's quite interesting. I'm not going to read it, obviously, but there you go. You want to read that? You are more than welcome to. I would love to read it sometime. The Works of the Engwithans, a comprehensive guide. Okay, hold on. The scroll contains a pen and ink diagram of the Adra device running through the tower. Despite copious measurements and carefully drawn detail, it gives no indication of the machine's purpose. Wait, if you pause, do they not fade?
I wonder what this is.
Dude, I did not realise. Learn something new every day. Right. Upstairs then, I guess? Right. Well, this is alarming, and we are very high up. I didn't realise there was this many stairs. Okay, well, let's scoot around the edge. Find out how the Engwithan machine in Heritage Hill works. I'm a bit worried about how that's going to pan out. Okay, we can go double speed. Nothing's really happening. We'll just... have a bit of a scoot round. I don't think we're going to find anything. Oh, Aldhelm. Okay, well, hold on. Can we look at the machine before we talk to Aldhelm?
Let's try this configuration. Still nothing. Confounded
So he's
device.
trying, and he's probably in the same situation as What's-Her-Face, beginning with I that I already forgot the name of. What's her name? I don't know if we have it. You know what I mean. You know who I mean. Standing near... So if I pause this, that never goes. All right. Standing near the device feels like being blown out by a storm gale. The stone steps hum with energy. Right, let's talk to him then. We'll sneak up on him in case he's going to get ratty. And we'll get in formation. Aldhelm. A man hunches over the strange mechanism, his spine a sharp ridge rising from his arched back. He's barely clothed in filthy rags, and the patches of skin you see are mottled green. A spoiled stench emanates from him. He's so intent on his work that he doesn't notice you until your shadow falls over him. When he turns and sees you, he snarls and scuttles behind the Adra pedestal. Only his bared teeth seem to have escaped decay. His eyes are yellowed and bloodshot, but they flicker with intelligence. He averts his gaze and holds a hand in front of his face. Not vase, not that again.
Shouldn't be here. What do you want?
Tell me what happened here.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Alright. He smashes a fist into the Adra pillar. His hand makes a crunching noise but doesn't bleed.
Forgive me. Forgive me. Research. We came to do research on the tower. Some commission from gods. It hardly matters now.
Arleth's lips twist in disgust. If I had a copper... I don't even know how we pronounce the bunny, you know. Skeet? We're going skeet because I like it. It's probably skate. No, skeet. Why not? It's not that, but still. If I had a copper skeet for every fool animancer whose thirst for knowledge led to a disaster, well, I never would have ended up in Gilded Vale, that's for sure. Okay. Right. Keep talking. We won't provoke him. Just keep talking.
Something happened on our 11th.
He's quiet, isn't he?
Lights in the sky and a static charge in the air. But we were so careful. We were staying in the chambers below. Trindig, my assistant, said he saw a robed figure lurking around the tower. Wore a mask. Carried knives at his sides. A trick of shadows, I told him. The next morning, we felt strange. Like we hadn't eaten in weeks. So dazed that we didn't at first notice the blood around our beds. The strange wounds that had appeared overnight.
As if you would just say a trick of the shadows when he's seen like a guy in a mask with knives. Like, come on, bro, you deserve this, if anything.
And the machine. This cursed spire. Dormant for 2,000 years. Lifeless through hundreds of our experiments. And we wake that morning to find it spinning on its own. On its own! How can we stop what we couldn't start?
Maybe it needed blood then. Or maybe even your organs. Okay, well, yeah.
Years I've been doing this. Years. I know how these things work. But I don't know how this happened. Nowhere to go. That's the problem. Their souls are trapped here like flies in a jar, clinging to rotting meat.
Slow down. What does the machine have to do with souls?
No time to slow down. But I can explain. Hold a magnet over iron splinters and they stick, yes? Rub your hand over weir wool and the hair of your head will follow it. So it is with this machine.
I see. He looks at you and runs his tongue along the edges of his fine, strong teeth. He quickly looks away.
It has the power to manipulate souls, but why? For what? And how many others lie buried in the ruins of Erglanfath? No. Focus on this one. It's imprisoned our souls in our bodies. Cut the root between essence and flesh. Left a dwindling soul stuck in a shriveling husk.
There was a stranger in the tower the night this happened?
I didn't see him. My assistant, he saw him. We laughed. Said he was spooked by the cemetery. Perhaps it was already too late. I don't know what he did. But by morning, the machine was on and we were slain. People were already on the streets, complaining of neighbors and family members acting strangely.
You're not like the ghouls in the street. Is it ghouls? I'm guessing it's ghouls. You're not like the ghouls in the street.
Not yet. But I will be. My body is dead. My soul, imprisoned in this corpse, only makes it seem otherwise. And as the body decays, so does the mind. Until nothing is left but the hunger. The only way to forestall the process is through a regular infusion of essence. Living flesh is the only ready supply.
Well, I was going to say he ate his assistant, but his assistant was dead, right? Although maybe the flesh wasn't dead yet. Okay, well, yeah.
I'm not proud of any of it. Hunting men and women in the early days of the affliction. Picking off soldiers that came to investigate. But I'd do it again. I'll do it as long as I must to end this disaster.
I see. Please say you're not going to fight me for it. Don't do that. Aravius growls and his hands ball into fists. To think, my clan has the temerity? Yeah, to accuse me of being a soul-rending beast when an actual such monster walks the face of Waratha. Waratha? My god, these words.
You could help. Help me end this. Help me find sustenance.
I'm not helping you find sustenance, alright? Just so we're clear. What happened to the rest of your team? I think we all know.
By the time I realized what had happened, the district had already been sealed. So we fed when we needed, and locked ourselves in the tower to work. And then there came a time when the hunger struck, and there was hardly anyone left.
Yeah, so they can eat each other then. Right, how can I help?
Not your help I need. It's Harridan, shrew. Squanders her research on frivolities, then refuses to make herself useful. Runes. The runes are the last part of the puzzle. Acantha knows them. She gives them to you, and you can turn the machine off. Release our souls.
Right. She wasn't here the night the machine came on, staying with her patron somewhere near. Too good to be burdened with our ignorant company. Right, I'll get the words from Acantha. I was going to say I don't see why I need your help, but I mean, why? Why would we? What's the point? I'll get the words.
Yes. Acantha. She was here. In the district. Probably here still. Always prepared. Clever lady, that one. And perhaps you bring me something. Something to keep me sharp. Then I show you a secret about the machine. Something to make you strong.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Aravius spits on the ground, throwing his body forward for dramatic emphasis. Disgusting. Let the creature starve. We're not going to do his hunting for him, are we? That would be no better than throwing a child into a beerwick. On this occasion, I agree with you, my good sir. We shall not be bringing him flesh or any such thing. We will, however, go and have a word. Oh, cool, you can go straight to the bottom. We will go and find Acantha again, and no doubt we'll have a more productive conversation. Or we'll have a fight, one or the other. So the guy, the cultist, you know, the member of the Leaden Key or whatever. Hang on, where am I going? Here? Yeah. The member of the Leaden Key or whoever it was with the knife presumably took their blood or their organs or something and used that to kickstart the machine, or just knew enough about the machine to kickstart it, but presumably that's what happened. Because they did say they had wounds, and then the machine did this to everyone else, right? Well, and it did it to them as well. Like, he didn't presumably turn them into what they are, but the machine did after he'd used their blood or whatever to start it.
You return. What if you come seeking this time?
I need the words that operate the Engwither machine in the tower.
That fool Aldhelm. He sent you, didn't he? I can hardly believe he's had the cleverness to survive. That simpleton thinks he can understand how to use something without understanding what it is, or why it is.
You feel a hot core of pride smoldering at the center of her soul.
He dabbles with ancient and powerful devices, with all the finesse of a blacksmith. He sends you here to petition me for aid after years of disparaging my research. I'll bet he didn't even tell you the tower's name, did he? That's his problem. Always looking for solutions without caring for meaning.
I mean, I could say humble Aldhelm now by demonstrating the value of your research. That would probably be the most clever thing to do. However, the problems in Heritage Hill are bigger than your rivalry is really what I want to scold her with. She's being very childish. That said, beyond that, I really want to know the tower's name. Tell me the tower's name.
Ter Nuneth. It's called Ter Nuneth.
As if that's Nunith. Nounith.
To contain souls. Hold them in place. But the others I've seen, machines scattered all over the Deerwood, are relays built to move souls.
I see. You seem to know a lot about this one.
I read the runes like a journal. I understand their meaning. People like Aldhelm try to read them like instructions, and in so doing, they miss their true meaning completely.
Where would they move souls?
Another mystery. Hypothetically, anywhere they wished. The real question, as always, is why? To intermix them the way a player shuffles his deck, the way a farmer rotates his fields? To collect them, like butterflies under glass? To melt them down for raw essence? Unfortunately, I don't know.
Why would the Engwithans have wanted to tether souls like this?
Perhaps they didn't. Perhaps that's why they built no other machines like this one. We now see the Engwithans as masters of soul manipulation, but they couldn't have attained their expertise without copious trial and error. Perhaps this was one such experiment.
That is a good point. How do you operate the machine then?
Back to these Tinker's concerns. And what would you do with these tethered souls if I told you?
She crosses her arms over her unmoving chest. I mean... Release them? I don't know yet. I'd release them, I guess. Maybe she won't like that.
So you say. And just what would you release them to? They'd abandon their existence here for another somewhere else, equally aimless and meaningless.
Well, yeah, but what's the other option? Just leave them here? Like, what do you mean? This whole place is a disaster. And we're like losing people to feed you idiots as well. What could possibly be more meaningless in existence than their current predicament? See, Heravius, I'm coming around to you. All right. Maybe even... Oh my god, Wal? We like Whale, though, don't we? Maybe not even Whale knows that what would become of them. But it would be wrong to not give souls a chance to leave their prison. I could help you, but I won't. The pride lodged in her soul flares up, twisting into the shape of something that writhes and squeals within her. Here I have specimens aplenty and time enough to observe them all. It's every scientist's dream. My answer is no. Shall we extinguish her pride? You're dead? Why does any of this matter? No, let's extinguish the pride. I've had enough. The vampire doesn't seem to notice as you wrap your mind around the squalling, burning mass. However, it sears your very bones. You jump back, crying out in pain. I won't abandon this opportunity. These souls will remain here, with me, and I'll accomplish more than any animancer in the history of the field. And who will know about it? The pride thing flickers as the flames around it abate. All I've learned, years of studying the Engwithan language. No one understands it better than me. That counts for something. We could try to extinguish the pride again, but knowledge is meaningless unless it's shared. A foolish and false sentiment. Knowledge is meaning. It needs no external purpose. Her pride smoulders still. Your opportunities here are finite. One day that knowledge will die with you. The pride hisses and sputters. It's little more than an ember now. You're wrong. But there's no conviction in her voice. I'll build it forever. I'll cling to it. That will give me... something. Teach me what you know. I'll make sure that it grows and your legacy lives on. Your words finally quench her pride, and all that remains is a blackened, diamond-hard rock. You cast it away, where it melts into the darkness.
So be it. My studies and efforts shall grow through yours.
We did it, boys.
These are the words you need.
Her cold, dry fingertips rest on your temples, and you feel her reaching into your mind, forming images from the darkness. Runes flash through your head, but they're no longer just pictures. They have meaning, and you understand them. They're commands. Something triggers in your mind, a distant memory unearthed from a past life long since buried. You can see a vast array of runes, far more than Nicantha has shown you, and you know their sound and their meaning and how they fit together. The language of Ingwith, once more at your command.
Something has awakened in your mind. You understand far more than I ever did. Take this knowledge then, and do what you will with Ter Nuneth. Now that you understand its purpose, it will serve you in whatever way you wish.
Interesting. Certainly. Right. What do I do with the tower? You said the other towers around the Deerwood were constructed to move souls? Well, yeah, no, she doesn't know. She doesn't know any of that. What do I do with the tower now that I know these words?
Turn it off, I expect. That will be easy now that you can read the runes. The vessels would still roam, but striking them down would return their essence to the cycle. But be careful. That machine controls hundreds of souls, and that volume of essence could easily overload it. Improperly channeling the essence would destroy the machine along with the souls. It would be a terrible loss for posterity.
I'm torn on that. It would be, but at the same time, the world would be better without that machine, especially since it's falling into the hands of arseholes. Alright. I don't know. Destroying it seems like it might do this place some good. See, this crew, they get me. They get me. Explain how the control words work. Harnessing the power of Ter Nuneth is about understanding what it is designed to do. You know the words and their meanings, you can speak them and the tower shall obey. Alright, that's all. I don't really need to say any of that, I don't think. Bye-bye. By the way, I let all your prisoners escape. Bye, 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 bye. See you again. Alright, let's roll. Back to the tower. What are we going to do about old Dickie at the top? Probably nothing. If he wants to kick off, we'll kill him. That's the bed. That is not the stairs. They're over here. Come on, brain. To the top. I have no interest in keeping him alive. I have no real interest in helping him.
I'll see what
He's an idiot. Aldum looks much worse than before. His rotten flesh hangs loosely and sores have eaten away patches of skin at his joints. He looks at you with a strange glimmer in his eyes.
Flesh.
He takes a tentative, scuttling step towards you. He doubles over, coughing up strings of black bile. He seems to have forgotten about you for the moment. What's the addendum? If I want his help, I'll need to send a victim to him. I don't want his help. Fuck him. A jagged Adra pillar rises in front of you, encased in stonework and run through with copper veins. The panel is covered with runes, which you can now understand. You recognize words for end and for hold. The dial is currently fixed on hold. You also recognize by an inscription that the manner in which you turn the dial is a means of throttling the device. Right, so we have an option to destroy it or just choose end. I think I will choose end. I do kind of see how this could go horribly wrong, but I'm kind of interested to see how it would go wrong, so we're going to go for it. As the command words leave your lips, the dial sinks into the Adra under your hand. Something like a thunderclap sounds overhead. The glow fades from the machine as it falls dormant. Alright, so we're keeping it for science then. He's dead, right? He's just going to collapse immediately? No?
Still and silent. It's finally over.
Right, is that it then? I mean, yeah, it's turned off. Yeah, I turned the machine to top it off, which means the souls can be returned to the cycle. Is that it then? Do we want to tell her about this? Maybe? We could tell Lady Webb about this before we leave, because I think we're ready to leave town. Aren't we? Assuming nothing else happens. Obviously, we've got to go to Deerford Village. That's for the DLC. I don't think we've got anything else to do here right at this moment. Obviously, Pass of Odd Newer. Endurance, travel. Oh, we need to go to the Records Archive again. But I think we've got more to do before that guy is going to let us really look at that. Oh, yeah, we need to go back to Weiler. We'll do that first. And that's it. Right. Good luck to you, sir. We're leaving. Presumably, you're just going to die here. So, you know. Sorry about that, but you kind of brought it on yourself by not being careful. Let's go outside. We're probably about due some assassins or, you know, any of those Lead and Key boys or the Dominel crew. I'm not too worried either way. It wasn't this foggy before, right? I feel like a bunch of fog has come down from that. Has it respawned enemies or anything? Was it this oh, maybe it was this foggy. I'll take it back. I don't know. Either way, we're leaving. We're done here. Tell me the guards are okay. Yeah. Oh, there's Seda. Oh, nice. There. That's the nice man who helped me. Thank the Iron Arm for it. We'll get you sorted out at the keep. Great stuff. Right, should we have a chat with you? The tower. It's off. Does this mean the curse on Heritage Hill is lifted? It wasn't a curse, but yes, the district is safe again. Defiance Bay owes me. No. I think it'll be some time before anyone will be willing to settle in the district again, but at least we can get started on restoring it. Alright, great stuff. Let's go back to the first fires then. And we'll go talk to Weiler. Was it Weiler? I've literally forgotten already. What is it with me and names on this game? Not a clue. Okie doke. So, we need to go here. Ah! Did wonder. Run back down here. You can come to me.
Hey.
That didn't sound too good. What the hell was that? Are you on range? Yeah. Open fire, everybody. Oh, there's a few. We've got a few here. Maybe I'll allow some magic. Ow. I'm gonna heal you. We should probably split up a bit. Nice. I didn't mean to move you forward. Kill this idiot. Kill this idiot. Apparently calling them idiot makes us do more damage. Okay. All good.
Hi?
We'll probably need to rest soon, but for now we'll just turn off.
Need something?
Turn all that off.
Sure.
Okay, we've got a bunch of weapons. Nothing really to write home about. We've got another scrawled note. Written on this sharp piece of parchment is a concise but detailed description of you, including your name, your distinguishing features, and everyone you're known to have associated with in your brief time in the Deerwood. Well, that's nice of them to write that about me. Is that the same? It is the same. Nice to have some fans, isn't it? Right, we've got a couple of grimoires which we ought to check. Oh, I didn't even sort that ring out, did I? I totally forgot. My bad. Another note that's the same. We didn't sort that out. Silly bugger. Whoops, didn't mean to end up with that. I mean, you can keep that. That's fine. Yeah. +1 intellect. An arcane dampener, which we'll never end up using. But you +1 intellect isn't going to do anything for you. I mean, does +1 intellect mean the same as of intellect? I'm almost certain it does. Why can't you equip that? Oh, you can... Oh. So, presumably, if I go in, that's going to be... let's turn off fast mode for a sec. Yeah, suppressed. So we're not going We're not going to give that to you. I mean, we could get... You don't have... We took your intellect thing away, right? So you should... You should now have +1 intellect. Yeah, that'll do. That's fine. We gave her it originally, so... Right, back to what we're supposed to be doing. Hang on. Aldhelm. Aldmar. Okay. Alright, fine, fine. Noted, noted. Isn't she here? Yes, she is. Alright then. Any news from Heritage Hill? Well, yes. Your guards were charmed by the spirit of a woman named Lyra. I have gotten rid of her. Her tired eyes grow round. By the flame, you found her? My missing commander? She heaves a sigh and loses her gaze among the floor tiles. She was calling to the watch from beyond the grave? Doesn't make sense, but nothing in that accursed district does. What happened to the soldiers under her spell? All your knights are dead, train them better next time? No. Let's not be a dick about it. Like, come on. They didn't make it. I see. Nevertheless, thank you for your help. You've left me with as many questions as answers, but at least I know what happened to my troops, and Commander Lyra. Please, accept this as a token of my gratitude. If there's nothing else, I must attend to my duties. Farewell. Okay, task completed. Is it gone? It do be gone. So we don't need to be... I don't think we need to chat to... What quest have we got up here? Oh, no, he didn't want to talk to me because I have helped the other guys in the other place, the rebels, so to speak, right? Yeah, no. Right, okay, let's leave, and we're going to go to Lady Webb and just see if anything is kind of cracking there. Half tempted to bust into House Dominel while we're in Brackenbury, you know, just kind of put the cat amongst the pigeons a bit. Probably not a good idea, though. But I wouldn't mind checking in with Lady Webb before we leave the city. If possible. Hang on. Oh, yeah. And we've been in the city a while again now, haven't we? So it'd be good to get out on the road. Do some other bits. Not that I mind, honestly. I've been really enjoying the story here. Any more jerks? No? No assassins and stuff? Alright.
How do you do?
We're looking for you. You're the one who lifted the curse on Heritage Hill. My lady, who wishes to remain anonymous, has entrusted me with bringing you this pistol. It belonged to a dear friend of hers who was lost to the curse. For your part in reclaiming Heritage Hill, my lady wishes you to have it. Here, may it serve you well in battle. Thank you. You're quite welcome. St. Garam's Spark. Now I must be off. Farewell. Oh. It's a huge upgrade on the blunderbuss. Really, isn't it? It's got shocking lash. It's got marking. 6 DR bypass. Plus 10 accuracy granted to an ally attacking the same target. Pierce damage, veil piercing. Versus deflection. St. Garam was a priest of Hylia. Known for his or it might be Hylia, I know. Known for his mastery of the art of wordplay. It was said that he could shape the mood of a crowd with a single word and find with cruel precision the most shocking turn of phrase with which to dismantle an opponent. One more whimsical daughter of the Deerwood had this pistol crafted in his honour. For the gun, too, she said, could put an end to any debate. We'll enchant it and use it. I mean, we don't have the stuff here. What are we missing? Bareth's Bell. Okay. Alright, we'll have to find some of that. We could make it fine. Plus 4 accuracy, plus 15% damage. Oh yeah, let's do that. Why the hell not? Hopefully that doesn't, like, ruin it somehow. And I think we'll use it instead of the blunderbuss then. Because, I mean, we've already got a good pistol on her, right? Which is pretty good. So we'll do that for now. Put the blunderbuss away. Unless we want to use the blunderbuss. No, you want hunting bow, you want bows. So it's only you, and you're using a rod because you're a wizard. We could get rid of your war bow. to be honest. It wouldn't be a huge... Should we do that? You don't have any hang-ups on using bows, do you? It's just ended up that way. No, I don't think so. Oopsie-daisy. Why don't we use that blunderbuss for a bit with you? Why the hell not? Oh, we didn't check these grimoires, did we? Hang on. Well, no, it's Aloth I want. Oh, do I really have to put them in Aloth's inventory? Alright, we have so many traps and we're not going to use them. We need to remember we've got more in there if we end up, you know, getting in a spot of bother. Don't need. Don't need. Okay. Didn't think so, but always worth a check. You never know. Right, since we've been given a pistol, I assume that there's no mileage in us going to talk to her. But since we're here, we'll do it anyway. Just a quick flying visit before we move on. Might as well.
How fares your search?
Okay, there's something I can tell you about the Leaden Keys operations.
Well, let's hear it.
Okay, yeah. The Engwithan Tower in Heritage Hill contains an ancient machine that can control the flow of souls. The Leaden Key activated it.
This is troubling. That civilization seems to have known more about the mechanics of souls than anyone since. The Leaden Key was born in that period. It may be that Theos has full knowledge of their technology. The applications of this machine you speak of, I don't want to think about it. That isn't enough to take to the Duke, but we're close. Avar Wolfgren is a cautious man. He will want to know everything possible before being moved to action.
Okay. Cool. On we go. So, let's just have a bit of a check where we want to go first then. We can go outside. Probably get attacked by assassins again, or House Dominel, or whatever. Might just swing past their house to see if anything weird is happening there. Anybody? No, it looks like we've got the normal NPCs here. So, right. Yeah, okay, so through Death's Gate, we've got to go to Deerford Village. Right. So that's probably the next thing. I don't know where this cave is. We're going to try and find this cave at some point. I'll probably completely forget about it, but we'll end up probably stumbling in there. We can always come back and search. Wood End Plains, we've got to meet... Who are we meeting? The Giant Slayers. I see, the rival adventuring group, the Giant Slayers, at Wood End Plains, which is probably going to be on the way, right? Isn't Wood End Plains... Yeah, so maybe we ought to do that first. Might be an idea. The Ogre Lair in the wilderness outside Deerford Village. We don't know exactly where that is. Rumble informed me that Trigill's dead and no longer of any use. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, we killed Trigill, so we didn't get to get that information. We might be able to find the Ogre. Grieving Mother's Pass, don't care about that right now. The Cliffs is for Persok, for Sagani. Don't know where those cliffs are. Master Below is the Endless Paths. Time and Tide is the Endless Paths as well, I think. Yeah, it's kind of wanting to explore the Endless Paths, which we can go back and do some of that. It'd be quite easy, but I'm quite happy to just steamroll through there later, to be honest. Spend time traveling with Durance. We're not doing that at the moment. And the Records Archive, we've not yet got the standing to do it. Finally, these two tasks. Oh, yes, get a dragon egg from Deerford Crossing. And the Endless Paths again. We've got 3 in the Endless Paths then. Yeah, because we've got that, and then we've got the Master Below as well. So, that's quite simple. We just need to go first to Wood End Plains. Then we can go on to Deerford Village, and if we find the Ogre, that'll be great. If not, whatever. So, we are going to do the Bronze Beneath the Lake. Meet the Giant Slayers at Wood End Plains. According to Wenan, the Giant Slayers couldn't find a way into the ruins. He wants me to meet them at their camp in Wood End Plains to see if they've learned anything useful about the site, which is in Stormwall Gorge to the east. Oh, but they're in Wood End Plains. They're looking for a powerful weapon to hold back the scheme from the Crucible Knights. Yes. Okay, good. We'll just take a little wander past, well, actually up to House Dominel. We could actually go in. Pretty tempted to poke my head in there. But I'll tell you what, it's not important at the moment. We'll come back to that. I don't want to get too sidetracked from things that I really want to be doing. So let's go to the end of the zone. And we're going to go to the Wood End Plains and see if we can find the Giant Slayers at their camp. And have a little chat with them. We don't really need to rest. We're fine. 4-hour trip. Good, because we've been doing a lot of slow, well, not slow, quick, the opposite. Quick movements around the city, and we've only been chopping off 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there, and then obviously the physical time that we spend actually there. And we're not getting stuff built in the stronghold, so... Right, where do we reckon their camp is? We've already been there for a different quest. Haven't we? Well, isn't their camp here and we killed them all? Oh, never mind. Needin. A woman you remember from Brackenbury strides over to you. The hem of her robe is torn and covered in burrs. You could have just refused. You could have forgotten all about the theorems of Pangram, but you had to go and tell Grimda. Her voice trembles, and she clutches at her hair with a shaking hand. Look, I didn't mean to do that. I was actually going to do your quest for you and get the theorems out, but things kind of went wrong and I chose the wrong dialogue option. It was a complete accident. I'm ever so sorry. Thought you were trustworthy. I'm truly sorry. I am truly sorry. Me too. Oh yeah, you reckon? You think I'm worried about this? Let's kill her first. No. We'll kill the one at the front. Bang. I'd really rather we didn't stand in that. You can attack her, actually. Jolly good. Continue the firing range. That's a shame. But hey, turns out she was a bit of a jerk anyway. Now, this could be a bit more interesting. What's this? The One Ring? We have a fine wand. Do we need that? Let's just check what you're using. Bang, bang. What's this? Fine robe. We don't need any of that, right? +5 copper. What does that mean? Steady income. But like 5 copper per what? I mean, I guess we'll use it. We have ring spaces. Right, what are you... Are you using the Engwithan Scepter, which is surely better than 11 to... it's about the same, actually. There's no reason to switch. Okay, we can learn Noxious Burst, which is rather self-explanatory. Let's learn that. I assume these are all going to be the same, and they are. We will chuck them in there for now. And you do have a ring space, so why don't you take the eternal funding? Is it what? +5 copper per what? I don't know. Those are going to be the same. Okay. Right, this isn't your camp, is it? I very much doubt it. Yeah. There was a camp up here, but we killed everyone. Is there another place where they could be camping? I mean, I guess so. They could just be in the middle. Hello? Oh, no, they are here. Great. Bind the Nimble. Bind eyes you with amusement, but his voice carries menace. You must be lost, pup. The Giant Slayers don't share bounties. Is it Weenan? Is it Wennan? We're going Wennan. Wennan thinks you're taking too long. His smug expression fades in an instant. And he had the gall to send you... His hand moves to his hilt. I should just kill... He stops himself, gritting his teeth. The well-groomed man leans in, swaying as if drunk. This is Bandon. You think you can get the weapons? You got 2 problems, rookie. A flooded entrance for one, and the Crucible patrols for another. We've seen more knights than face painters out here. Why are the Knights of the Crucible here? Damned if I know. They're glorified thugs in armour and usually prefer their feathered beds to camp cots. I'd gut one in an instant, but I can't collect bounties as a wanted man. Tell me about the flooded entrance. Must be the rains, he shrugs. We found this in the water, though. He holds up a flat, circular piece of Adra and drops it into a pouch on his belt. Not much natural Adra around here. Might be a key of some kind. Couldn't experiment much with the damn knights prowling around. What do you know about these weapons? Wennan's paying good coin for them. That's all I need to know. Alright, fair enough. So what now? That's an interesting question. You see, we never, ever share bounties. Shares bounties. His companions move to stand in line with him, hands on their weapons. You and I have no quarrel. He steps in close, his breath hot on your face. You made one by coming here. Really? Well, to be frank, I'm getting kind of sick of their shit. So if you don't get your face out of mine, I'll have to split it open. Vine locks eyes with you for an uncomfortably long time. He eventually breaks the stare, spitting a dark stream into the grass. You've got stones, I'll give you that. And you've caught me on a good day. He tosses you the Adra disc. Let's see you figure it out then. He whistles. Come on. Hot meals for us tonight. We'll deal with these upstarts later. He's seeing you. He turns to his partners and nods, and they follow his lead down the hill. Fair enough. Right, so question. Aren't these the ruins we've already been in? Isn't oh no, we came out of Deerford Crossing from the ruins we've already been in. I take it back, haven't we? You know the Deerford ruins underneath? They came out of Deerford Crossing, didn't they? And we briefly popped out there. Yeah. Right, well let's go to... whoops daisy. Let's go to the Gorge then. We probably ought to rest before we go in, but we'll have a look. Oh, of course it's this. Of course it's this. Yeah. We have it. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, the Crucible Knights. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Okay, let's just retreat for a sec. And then we're going to turn around and punch this man in the face. And you're all going to shoot this man.
That didn't work. Need to try something else.
What do you mean? You're not doing enough damage. I kind of like this pistol, you know. We have got this... Okay, kill that one. Please. He's getting healed. That's kind of shit. I was going to say kill this one. Focus this one. I could allow magic here, but I actually think we're okay. Knock over the commander.
Let's go.
Oh, we mind controlled him. Nice. This deer just chilling. Alright, dealt with. Lovely. You okay? Despondent blows. You gotta have something good, right? Fine pike, that doesn't really do it for me. Cape of deflection. Deflection of +5. Maybe. We'll take a look. I don't think so. And then we've just got a frog helm, which is always appreciated. Maybe one day we'll actually put that on. Maybe that day's today. We'll have a look at it. Other than that, nothing to really shout about. Just get off fast mode. Deflection +5. We don't need it. Like, you've already got all that. What have we got that's not great? Do you know what? I think I'd rather you had the 5 deflection than the healing. We'll keep this handy in case somebody wants it. How do we feel? We're enjoying not having a helmet, but the frog helmet's hilarious. Oh, it just looks really silly, though. It's a bit much, isn't it? If only it had stats, I'd put it on Adair, but that's already got stats and this doesn't, so... No. Right. Let's stealth up a bit just so we can, you know, I don't know, catch anything. Interesting that the Crucible Knights are knocking around. That's probably something to do with their scheme. Oh, no. We have to go to this, don't we? It doesn't look like there's any more of them. The bright sun casts its light on a pattern in the ground. You kneel to get a better look. Right. Yeah. So we've already seen this. The stone here has been carved with a few simple shapes. A small circular indentation marks the center, and a much larger circle surrounds it. You see what appears to be a writing above the 2 circles. Place the Adra disc in the indentation. We've already looked at everything else. The stone fits into the indentation, but with nothing to hold it in place, it simply falls out. You feel as if you're doing something wrong. Oh. Look at the indentation. Rather shallow, but appears to be perfectly sized for the Adra disc. Yeah, but it doesn't work. We're missing something. Examine the outer circle. You make out a crescent. Examine the writing. All things end, only to continue anew. Enter now at dusk, and we may... Yeah, when do we have to go in at night? Do we have to place the disc in at night? Well, we can try. There we go. The stone rests easily in the space and you feel air rushing into tiny gaps in the indentation. It appears to be held firmly in place now. You hear the sliding of stone underneath your feet and a sudden rush of water. The pool before you begins to drain. Alright then. Chief, distant relative leaves a stronghold. Crack on. Oh, cool. It's raining out there. There it is. Well, it's about time to end the episode, but we're going to go in first. Oh, I should have saved it. What if we get locked into something? Oh, well. I'm sure we won't. All right. Find the weapons. Right. So, we're in Lele Remen. Yeah. That's where we are. And we're going to have a bit of a poke around. We're going to see if we can find these weapons. Should be cool. I do enjoy going around tombs and stuff in this game. But that's going to have to wait until next episode. Time flies, doesn't it? So, as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Have yourself a fantastic day, and I will see you next time.